Okay, guys, day 32 of year 35. This is the first month of February. Started off with a bang. I got my technician's license today, my ham radio technician license. Pretty cool experience, I thought. It was, I guess, about what I expected, right? So I went to take the test. It was at a guy's house, about three, 2 or 3 miles from the house in LA, close to Inglewood. And yeah, I wasn't sure if I was at the right house. I went on IRRL.com and just had an address and a guy's name. I show up and I was like, I'm not sure. Nope, definitely the house. There's like a 50-foot antenna on the dude's house. So I knew I was at the right place. Knock on the door. I go in. The guy's got tons of, uh, he's ready. He's ready for things to go south. Let's just put it that way. He's got all the stuff he'd need. So I go in there and there's like three guys from there's the guy that owns the house who's obviously like an amateur extra class, and then there's two other guys that oversaw the test, and then there's another guy who just like introduced it. And so I was taking the test with two other guys that were going for their technician license and one guy going for his general license. um, so it's kind of cool, I guess. And then as we started testing, two more guys showed up for the technician license. So it was a total of uh, five people going for the technician license, one person going for the general, and then four people kind of overseeing the whole thing. Nothing like super official other than the fact that the test was official, right? Like it's not like hands on the desk, you have 30 minutes, just a couple guys hanging out, no phones. And yeah, it was a 35 question test. The app I was using to study was the Ham Tech app. And on the icon for if you type it in the Apple Store, uh, you'll see there's a handful, but this particular one, it's a blue background with a walkie-talkie that says A plus. And let me tell you, the 35 questions that are on the test come word for word exactly from the pool of questions that are in the app. So there are around 400 and something questions. I think it's like 420-ish questions. And out of those, there are you 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 get 35. So I was like unsure if I was really ready. I'd only been studying for like 8 or 9 days. I was unsure if I was really ready, but I took the test a few times and I was getting over 80% last night, and then I studied a bunch more today, and they said I did a good job. So obviously I got enough to pass. You only need 75% to pass. You can miss nine and still pass. I probably missed like four-ish, somewhere between 2 to 6, probably. Uh, I hope it was closer to two, but they don't tell you your score. They just said I did really well. Um, so the other, uh, well, I guess yeah, that's probably the coolest news. The guy that was running the show, he said, "Come back on March 7th. I can, study up and try to get my general license." Um, which is also a 35 question test. I don't know how much harder it is, but I'm sure the questions, I mean, I thought there was a lot of information to study for the technician license. In fact, honestly, I don't know how much I even know at this point about ham radio, right? Like I literally just studied questions and learned on the fly. Like I still have yet to use a radio. I haven't seen anyone do it. I've watched like a YouTube video of somebody doing it, but other than that, like I barely understand a schematic. Like when I'm looking at transistors and capacitors and inductors and resistors, like I barely understand what those things do. I just know that I think the most important thing, I now know what volts are. I know what uh, amps are. I know what watts are, and I know what ohms are. And I don't know how they work really, or but I at least can tell you what they mean. And I feel like that's more that more that I know about electricity in 1 week than I've known my entire life. So that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, so started out February with a bang. I think we're just in good shape, man. Just feeling good. Uh, Getting really close to my goal. I'm about to do my push-ups for tonight. I'm getting close to my goal um, of doing 4 sets. I'm wearing my 20-pound weight vest, so doing 100 push-ups in 4 sets on the perfect push-up with this. So yeah, pretty stoked. If you have any questions about taking the test, let me know. I mean, it was pretty much the most transparent thing I've ever seen. Just pay your $15, you get a test. I finished my test in like 8 minutes tops because I either knew it or I didn't. Since the questions were word for word from what I studied, that was pretty easy. And there are only four that I didn't know straight away or that I thought I knew. So I'm pretty sure I had, out of the 35, at least 28 of them that I knew for sure, and then the rest was either very educated guesses or just give it a shot. So, um, anyways, hope you appreciate this video. Things are going good in my life. Things are going good with my body. Um, Gonna keep the rest under wraps till I get to day 30. I'm pretty stoked to see what we look like after day 30. I've really been trying to do my very best in the past little bit, and I haven't. What the most important thing is, I haven't added any ab work, any ab routine to what I'm doing. So it's just the same push-ups every single day. So I'm not sure if that's the best way to change your body, but it's the best way for me to like feel like I can start a routine. And that's fun. So anyways, again, I hope you enjoy this video. God bless you. Have a good one.